What up? It's your boy, Dick Incredible Man. Yes, I am back at it again. This is my discussion slash review for Black Clover episode 126, man. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. This episode was an exact copy of the manga, and that's not a bad thing. I enjoyed it in the manga, and I enjoyed it having it animated as well, because we all love Charlotte, we all love Yami, and we all love the idea of Charlotte and Yami being together. So it was nice to have them actually bring it to being animated. I didn't know if they were going to kind of skip over that part or not, but knowing that they're super close to the manga, like with the whole story wise, I figured they were going to drop this episode anyway. But like I said, I enjoyed it, reading it and actually watching it. So it was still good overall. We got to see Yami and Charlotte kind of get a little closer together, and it was a comedy throughout the whole episode until right there towards the end, where it kind of got serious and focused more on the real issues. But we got to see Soul still kind of be the only one, like when Charlotte decided to tell her whole Magic Knight squad that, hey, well, you guys, I like Yami. I have feelings for Yami, and they were like, oh, well, we knew this was we all knew this. Like, this was nothing new. And excuse me. And Soul was the only one that was left out. She was like, what? Are you guys serious? And then we had a whole bunch of the girls was like, well, I already have a boyfriend. I just had to keep it a secret because I didn't know how you were going to react. But now they're all telling that they have boyfriends, and they're all super excited for her and Yami to hopefully be together. So it was nice overall to have this. Like I said, I love these different, not so much different angles, but these different stories we're getting within Black Clover. Especially after such a wonderful, fulfilling arc, and instead of just diving straight into the next arc, which is gonna be epic. But we're getting some nice side stories, and it's fun. And this episode, we also, like I said, we saw Charlotte kind of bearing out her feelings. She didn't share those with Yami, but she told her Magic Knight squad. We have her and Yami going on a date. We see the comedy side of it. We see Charlotte running around the town, crashing windows, saving people. Like, she didn't know she saved people. She stopped a burglar. She stole a baby somehow and gave the lady back her baby. So it was a nice, fun, funny episode until it got really serious towards the end of the episode, which is we see Charlotte and Yami having dinner, and Yami has something he wanted to ask Charlotte, and she thought it was about maybe something that happened when she was with when the elves had took over her body, about them kind of getting closer, but it wasn't. It was about her curse. And this whole story, we see kind of like mini flashbacks of Yami saving Charlotte from her curse. We see her having flashbacks when she was possessed by the elves. So we see a lot of stuff revolving around Charlotte and how she feels about Yami, which we all know, we all seen it throughout the series, but this episode kind of just focused solely on that until the end, where it dove into the part where we were finding out about curses and everything, because we now know that this is the only way to save Asta, because if not, Asta's going to be executed. And Yami was like, well, this is my responsibility because I'm his captain. So he decided to talk to Charlotte and be going on about her curse and everything. And she tells him that, like, was it a witch or another sorcerer? Anyway, a sorcerer or something, or anyway, use forbidden magic. And we all know that forbidden magic comes from the other realm, or otherworldly magic that's not of this world. So that's the magic that was cast on Charlotte's family, and the curse that's kind of taken over her magic. And we've all seen it from the other world, the Iggly Wiggly Squiggly stuff, the Akuma's word soul magic, where like whatever he spoke came to be. All of that is forbidden magic, and that's what her curse was. And Yami wanted to know more about it, and she was like, well, if you really want to know more about curses, and it was very minuscule, all of this happened at like the last 2-3 minutes of the episode. If you want to know more about curses, there's someone you should talk about in your group, and that is Gordon. We all know that Gordon possesses like a unique type of magic, and Gordon's a little weird, but we all like Gordon. Let's be real. He's that one guy in the Black Clovers that that's like, okay, well, we see him, but let's keep him at a distance. But Gordon is actually one of those people that you really especially in the Elvin arc, we really grown to love him and enjoy him, and he really cares for the Black Bulls. And I don't want to go into too much about Gordon, because if I do, it's going to spoil it for non-manga readers. So I'm going to leave it right there, because there's so much more I could talk about, but I won't do it until maybe the next episode, because I feel like that's where we're going the next episode. I don't know. I feel like we are, because they're sticking straight to the manga, and I feel like this is a bad choice, because like it's so close to the manga. But yeah, next episode, if they're sticking close to the manga, I feel like we're going to dive right into that that whole Gordon aspect. And I really want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm gonna leave it right there. But she was like, "There's someone in your Magic Knight squad that you could definitely talk about curses," which is Gordon. And that's all this episode was. It was just a nice. The beginning part of it was, you can call it semi-filler. Is somebody cutting grass? You can call it semi-filler because it was filler-esque. But it also led up to Yami asking Charlotte about curses to jump back into the main story. But overall, it was a nice episode, and like I said, it stuck straight to the manga. Like if you would ask me, it looked like it was just the manga being colored. That's all it was to me. But overall, it was good. I enjoyed it. Like I say, I really love Black Clover, and I really don't want them to. I really want them to take a break or something, because I feel like we're super close to the manga. It is okay, man. That's it. This is your boy Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button till you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you got it.